So when I think of the word elote, it kind of encompasses my whole life. It is part of me. It is part of my DNA. I realize it's a corn dish from Mexico, but for me, it's just this whole lifestyle that I have that just surrounds this restaurant in this town, in this place. I'm from the Southwest. I can't think of a better place to be than Sedona. There's no way you can't be inspired just walking outside for 5 minutes here. It's a small town, but it's full of great people and great energy. There's a lot of restaurants here, there really is, because there's a lot of people. We get a few million people that come through this town every year. I think it's second only to the Grand Canyon. Everything in here has a meaning or an inspiration or a feeling that we have hanging on the walls in here. And it's not just what's hanging on the walls, it's also the people that work here, because the people are what makes it. The walls, they make it pretty, but they don't give it soul. My grandpa was in the dairy business and my dad was raised in a dairy. And I also know that there's a certain beauty to really good dairy products. There just is. It's an art form. And I feel lucky that I got to know what quality was and that I can tell the difference. We're using the jack cheese mixed with queso Oaxaca from California in our quesadilla with braised short ribs. And then we're also doing a queso fundido with chorizo verde, and that has jack and queso Oaxaca in it. And then we're using all night long queso fresco on top of both the enchiladas as the finishing flourish and on the beans, which makes them just so much more savory. I wasn't really purposely out there going, we need to spec California cheese. What I said was, I gotta have the best cheese. And when I found the things that worked, there's other ones and they don't work as well. I can also feel good from the idea of knowing about the sustainability and forward thinking that comes out of California as far as it goes with agriculture. So I find that the California jack cheese that we get tends to have a creamier texture, and then I find that the California queso fresco and cotija cheese are very similar to what you would find in Mexico itself. So the flavor profiles are there. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what I'm looking for, and customers come back for that. Elote really, though, starts in the morning. The first thing we do is come in and we roast off about 200 ears of corn, and then we shuck all that corn after it's been burned up a little bit on the grill and caramelized, and then we'll chill that down after it's been cut off the cob, and then that's ready for the next phase. We take that roasted corn at that point, and then we add it to a saute pan. We add a little bit of chicken stock to it. Then our spicy compound mayonnaise gets added to that, which has all those flavors that you would think of, the lime and the chili and stuff. We simmer that through until it's heated and it's nice and warm and creamy. Then we put that into a bowl, top it with California cotija cheese, fresh cilantro, a wedge of lime, and some chili powder. And then we put a tostada into there and serve it, piping hot. The cotija matters, it really does, and it matters where it comes from, and it matters that it has the right profile. The reception to this dish is really incredible. I've had people say they want to take baths in it. I've had a famous chef come in, get two as an appetizer, finish his dinner, and then have another one for dessert. So I mean, the reaction is amazing. I don't know, I think that it's one of the tastiest little dishes out there for people. Look at that cheese, take a cheese shot. It's just good food, man. That's it. At the end of the day, if it's not good food, get out. You know, I mean, that's the rule in the kitchen. If you're not proud of what you're serving, throw it in the garbage, you'll never get questioned. And if you have a question about what you're serving, throw it in the garbage, you'll never get in trouble. Ever. But if you serve it, well, you're gonna have a conversation, and it's gonna happen quick.